Yeah, okay. We in the building. We are in the building once again. I'm your boy Juice Warner. This is Grand Strains, Smoke and Jokes. Even though a lot of the time it's more serious, I'm looking for some guests and whatnot. So once I can get some guests, I'm strolling through Reddit. I'm on Facebook and stuff like that, but I guess I don't really be on social media enough outside of me coming to do shows like this. I really don't be on social media enough to really socialize and get the guests that I need. But I'm gonna put the time and the energy in. I gotta change my train of thought. It's like you want to do something, but I don't know. It's like not embarrassed or something, but more like I don't know. I feel like begging or something like that. Like yo, I'm trying to do something. Yo, I don't know what it is. It's all inside of me. Everybody else do what they gotta do to get the guests. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do it as well. All right. Matter of fact, I gotta have to end this whole show. I didn't need Nah, I just keep going, and what I'll do is I'll add the title in after because I still got an old title up, so I'm go on let me make sure because I might not even if I'm not even on YouTube. Wait, I'm doing a live stream now. Yeah, okay, so it's going through. Uh, so I'll just add the title in after, so anybody seeing it at this present moment, that's not what we are doing. Which is this is it's talking about the astronauts, blood, and all of that, which I did earlier. But we about to talk about that mighty white of you. You know what I'm saying? And this mighty white of you comes out of Pennsylvania, where teenagers stirs outrage with racist picking cotton homecoming proposal. Now we done ran across stories like this before, so this is nothing new. This is nothing new. We just, going through it. Really, I do it to show black America that, don't mistake white America. We have people within white America who are truly not about the BS, so I don't promote white people. I'm just saying white America, right? Or Europeans in general, but for now we're just talking white America. So within white America, there are, white people who sympathize or whatever, but they are basically left in the same position as us when it comes to doing anything for us. Every once in a while, they can add their voice, but for the most part, we inside the situation we in. Now, before I go on, I want to talk about my Three Bear OG. Now, one of the Three Bear OGs I had mentioned earlier has a shell on it. So what I'm gonna have to do, since it's looking real heavy on it, because it's not even being able to stand up where the other three plants are standing up. One plant, the fuse state hasn't popped at all. But all three of these, the two pink Panamas and one OG, I think it's, pardon me, yeah, I keep, right, yeah. So I think this one right here, let me switch my what's the name over, right? So this Three Bear OG right here, I believe is the one I'm gonna have to do, the emergency surgery on to remove the shell from off of the plant. All right. I mean, you can see it's still growing, but you don't want it to try to formulate within the shell because then you're just wasting your time. So anyway, right? I want to pull this up, right? And as you can see in the background here, it says, Pennsylvania teenagers stirs up outrage with racist picking cotton homecoming proposal, right? On Thursday, WTAE reported that a Pittsburgh area school district is investigating after a social media post circulated showing a white teenage boy asking a girl to the prom with a racist sign making fun of slavery. All right. The district sent out a letter to his community saying they are aware of the social media post that's been circulating to the student body. The picture shows a male student holding a sign that says, "If I was black, I would be picking cotton. But I'm white, so I'm picking you for homecoming." you Right? I'm laughing because I know, like, I would, slap fire out of my boy for saying that. I mean, not just at this age. Trust me, I'm a lot more humble now. I'm a lot more humble now than when I was a youth. I was getting it popping. All right, let me tell y'all once again, if you ever heard of the kids up in the Bronx, who got their face painted with shoe polish, they tell you about a group that went back. I gathered 3 high schools because we was going to Columbus High School. We wasn't attending it, but the incident happened over at Columbus High School. And so, Evander, Truman High School, and Clinton High School. I gathered people from all of those, and we made our way over to Columbus High School to set the record straight that, don't play no games with us. We are not those people to violate, nor is our little youth. And so, mind you, I was a youth at this time, and I always been active like that. Of course, in the neighborhoods, urban neighborhoods, you're going to run across your conflicts amongst, inner turmoil. Not saying nobody is above black on black or whatever, but trust and believe, when it came to representing for the people, when it came to them outsiders, I was always on that front line. I'm not an activist. I'm a revolutionist. So you won't see me, out there, marching, and I don't do that. When it's time to get busy, I'm one of the people that's there. We gonna do the marching and all of that. I'm not even paying attention to you, just like the people you think of you marching and protesting. They're not paying attention to you, so I'm not paying attention to you. Right? But if you talking about getting it popping, you tell me about anything when it was getting popping, I was right there making it happen. Trust and believe that. I got a rap sheet that'll tell you that. All right. So I'm laughing because I would have slapped fire out of old boy. Right? Said the report. Right? A female student is standing beside him making an obscene gesture. Parents were quick to speak out, with one saying she was absolutely disgusted, and another saying, "I feel like families of color are going to feel not welcomed." See, this is where, this is why I don't do the marching. All right? This right here. This statement right here is why you will never see me in, a marching stance. It's just not me. Why? Because, right, you worrying about, feel that families of colors are going, not, listen, if they're not going to feel welcome, then you got to kick that door in and make you accept you. That's just how I feel. You gotta crack some skulls, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. According to the report, the Pine Richland School District responded to a letter saying the district is aware of a social media post involving a Pine Richland High School student. The language in the post is highly offensive. We are working to take the appropriate next steps. The district values the school culture that is safe, supportive, and welcome of all students. See, because for me, this would be, them talking to me. Right? Saying that, hold on, calm down. You trust me, we go. we gonna address this right now. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything, like I said, you would know I was active, highly active. When they say stay dangerous, they talking about people like me, right? Because I would be over there like me, whatever school. I couldn't be in that school. I'm telling you, there would be no peace. Somebody would be getting rocked by the end of the day. Right, I'm one of them people they would have came up to and said, "Yo, you know, did you see this?" And if I would have known that white kid, he would have got rocked. He would have got rocked. If I could have, you know what I'm saying? If I can't, we will. That's how it's gonna be. We will. I'm not a jumper. I've never, been a jumping type of dude. You know what I'm saying? I've accidentally one time caused, a jump scene. You know what I mean? Because I was looking out for somebody. Young lady was telling me a situation, but it wasn't nothing big. You know what I mean? I went to approach the person. It just so happens that I knew a lot of people, and that caused a reaction, meaning that while I'm talking to them, somebody thinking they looking out for me, and that sparked a whole tidal wave of problems. Was not my intentions. I wound up actually getting kicked out of my senior high school year because of that situation. So I had to wind up going to summer school and all of that type of no, not summer school, night school. To graduate due to that situation. So I was a senior. Damn sure wasn't trying to. I mean, I already had went through 3 other high schools. Was it? No. I'm lying. At that time, I went to 2. That Evander was my 3rd high school, and then I had to go to Roosevelt High School. Anybody knows, like New York, they know what I'm talking about, right? So, and welcome all students. This was later followed up with a second message from the district saying the Pine Richland School District is opposed to racism in any form. We stand with our black and brown families. It is our goal to strengthen the positive culture for every student in Pine Richland. The foundation of learning is established in a safe and supportive environment. That environment should embrace diversity in all forms. That includes difference in race, gender, religion, and more. Similar incidents have happened all over the country. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know this, this story. So just in case somebody thought, oh no, this is new, even though this always pops up, right? Last year alone, social media posts showed that exact same picking cotton joke verbatim, right, being used on another homecoming invite at a school in Orthol, Kansas. See, so like I said, and then it goes. I'm not sure if that was the one or was it the one out here when it's saying in on a prom invite to a high school in Big Lake, Minnesota, which is the one that I believe I was referring to. In May, another teenager in Aloso, Javio, California, concorded a prom invite with a photo of George Floyd, who was murdered by police officers who kneed on his neck for 9 minutes with the message: if you want to prom, if you went to prom with me, I would take my breath. It would take my breath away. Right. So we understand this system, people. Right. This is a mighty whitey you subject here. We can't deny, if it's repetitive and if this is the approach that you are taking, even as the youth, you know that this is a mighty white of you. This is mighty white of you. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is how you show screw them, and that's how it's gonna be, right? So it's what it is. I'm gonna end this right here, right? Oh, I didn't even put my lower third up. Oh, hold on a minute. All right. Forget it. You get it. You get it on the next one, right? So anyway, we up out of here, right? I'm Juice Warner. This is Grand Strains, Smoke and Jokes. Forgive it, ain't, and if if I'm laughing at some crazy stuff here, but I'm really laughing it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not laughing at it. I'm laughing it off because I don't really find it funny, but I would find it funny if somebody took on my old traditions. I wish there was some young youth out there that I could support, right? Who would take on my old traditions and slap fire out of these type of people. Some people say, hey, you can't promote that. Why not? Right? It's just what it is. And I'm out of here. Peace.